Hi, I'm Kira. Welcome back to my channel and to this feel-good full body yoga class that's all on the mat. You don't need any props. We are going to be on hands and knees though, so if your knees are a little sensitive, you might want to have a blanket or towel for some padding. Let's start on our backs. We'll come into pentacle pose. I like to think of this as becoming a human starfish. So you'll bring your feet wide, your arms wide overhead, and just take up as much space as you can with your body, really spread out. Let's take a few clearing breaths, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale, fill up, really stretch your lungs here. Exhale through the mouth like a sigh. Again, inhale, fill up, deepest, fullest breath yet. And exhale out the mouth. Very good. And then from here, flex your feet, turn the toes to the ceiling, and just point and flex your feet. Point and flex your feet. Start waking up the ankles and the feet, and then bend one knee and then the other. So pull them in. One hand to each knee, and begin to take some knee circles. So pulling the knees out and around in circles. So we get into the hips and reverse the direction. Press the knees away, loop them out and around. Knee circles. Pull the knees back together again. Double leg spinal twist. Arms out wide like the letter T. And just let your knees spill over to the left. A few breaths here. If this is too intense, you can always extend your bottom leg to make this a bit of a milder twist. And then take your twist to the other side. Just breathing into whatever feels sticky or tight. The twist is usually a good barometer for how tightly wound we are on any given day. And then come onto your back. Let's rock and roll up to sit, finding a seat. Plant your feet on the floor, bend your knees, and grab onto the backs of your thighs. Seated cow and cat. As you inhale, pull your chest forward, arch your spine, look up like cow. Exhale, lean back, round the spine, chin to chest like cat. Keep that going. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Lift the chest, arch the spine. Exhale, cat. Lean back and round. Keep that going. Getting the pelvis involved, so you're flexing and extending the spine from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Next time you pull your chest forward, stay, really lengthen up. Boat pose, Navasana. Pull the legs together, float the feet up. You can keep the hands on the back of the thighs, or you can extend the arms, but keep pulling chest to thighs. This strengthens the core and the hip flexors. Option to straighten the legs. Hold for 3, for 2, and 1. Feet down, hands behind you. Reverse tabletop, lift hips and chest. Shift forward and back. And then lower your seat. Extend your left leg long, sit up tall. Interlace hands around right shin. So you're lifting up and out of your pelvis here, drawing your spine taller. Spinal twist, we'll wrap the left arm around the shin, right hand behind you like a kickstand. Inhale to lengthen up. Exhale, twist, twist, twist. Unwind. Let the right knee fall out to the right. Janu Shirsasana A. Lift arms up, inhale. Exhale, hinge forward and fold. Hands land where they land. 3 breaths here. After the next exhale, sit up tall. Extend the right leg. All that business on the left. So bend your left knee. Wrap the right arm around the shin. Inhale to lengthen up. Exhale to twist, twist, twist. Unwind. Left knee falls out to the left. Janushirasana A, inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge and folds. And it's early in our practice, so nice and easy. Can always bend your right knee if needed. And after the next exhalation, come on up. Cross the ankles. See if you can pop onto all fours from here, tabletop. Flowing, thread the needle. Inhale, stretch your right arm up, look up. Exhale, thread, right arm under left, and keep that movement flowing. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, threading. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, thread the needle all the way through. Right cheek or temple to the mat. Put 3 breaths in your thread the needle hold. And then come on out of there. Stretch the right arm up and appreciate that space you've opened. Lower the right hand. All that on the other side. Inhale, left arm lifts. Exhale, thread the needle, keep it flowing. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, thread. Last one, inhale, stretch up, look up. Exhale, thread the needle. 3 breaths. And then come on out of there. Stretch your left arm up. Feel the opening and lower the left hand. Okay, so if the knees are sensitive, it might be a good moment to call in some knee padding. We'll come back to our knee circles. So draw your right knee into your chest, loop it up and around and back. So circle your knee in the socket about 3 times and then reverse. Kick your leg back, swoop it out and around about 3 or 4 times. Lizard lunge. Step your right foot lightly to the outside of your right hand. Walk your hands forward and lean your hips forward so you feel a nice stretch through the back hip flexor. And then shift back and straighten your front leg any amount. Hamstring stretch, rebend and lunge back and forth. Inhale to lengthen back. Exhale to rock forward. And all this is at your own pace, led by your own breath. Next time you bend your knee and lunge, take a twist. Stretch your right arm up. Spinning the chest to the right, inhale. Exhale. Lower your right hand. Stay with me. This part gets a little funky town. You'll spin your left toes towards your right heel. Walk the hands to the left. So we're coming into a low warrior 2 facing the long edge of our mat. Front heel lines up with the back knee. Lengthen up, inhale, exhale. Peaceful warrior. Tip back, your backhand can land on your outside of your thigh or down on the mat. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, lift up, side angle, right forearm to thigh or hand or fingertips to the earth, but lean the bottom arm or forearm against the leg to spiral your chest open. Last breath in. And out. Lower the left hand. Crawl the hands to the left and lengthen your right leg out. Rock forward and back. Adductor rocks. We're facing the long edge of our mat. The front foot is still in line with the knee. Pause here. Plant your right hand under your nose and stretch your left arm up to twist away from your extended leg. Inhale. Exhale, flowing, thread the needle 3 times. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, thread. Let's actually go twice more. And if this feels sticky, that's okay. We don't have a ton of range in this part of our spine, but we try anyway. Hands to the mat. Gate pose. So keep the legs the same. Stretch the arms out wide. Inhale. Exhale, tilt forward. Front hand to the front leg. So big side body opener here. 2 shoulders in one line as the chest opens and side body lengthens. Next inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands to lower back. Draw your front knee in underneath you for baby camel. So from the side, this will look like this, elbows pulled together. Inhale, lift the chest up and lean back. So head can drop back or not, it's really up to you. Next inhale, lift your chest, and exhale, return to tabletop position. Take a couple cows and cats, just to let that go, rinse that out of your system. And just for the sake of facing you, I'm gonna spin around for the second side, but you stay right where you are. So in tabletop position, we take that whole sequence to the left, if I can remember it. Just kidding, I think I can. So knee circles, pull the left knee in towards the chest, reach it up and around, circling the knee, soft elbows here, and then change. So send the leg back, swoop it around and up. Lubricating the hip joint. Lizard lunge is where we're headed. Step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. And then you sink the hips forward and rock them back and lengthen the front leg. Back and forth, really loosey-goosey, feel good flow. Rocking the lizard lunge to half split is one of my favorite ways to warm up the lower body. Next time you bend your front knee, stay. Lizard lunge, twist, left arm lifts. Inhale, exhale, lower the left hand. Spin your right toes toward your left heel. So we're making our way into that low warrior two facing the long edge of the mat. Inhale, exhale. Peaceful warrior, tip it back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, side angle. So it can be easier to feel the front and side body opening. We're seeking in a shape like side angle. When we're close to the ground, we have this leverage. We can press our limbs into the ground to revolve open. Final breath in. Breath out, release both hands down. Extend your left leg. You're facing the long edge of your mat. Adductor rocks forward and back. Getting into the left inner thigh. Pause. Left palm on the mat in front or under your nose. Right arm lifts up. Inhale. Exhale, thread the needle 4 times. Inhale. Open up. Exhale, thread. Opening up the thoracic spine, the middle and the upper part of your spine. Both hands down, gate pose. Lift the arms out like wings. Inhale, exhale, side bend to the left. Reaching up and over, huge opener all the way through the outside of the right hip, through the armpit to the fingertips. Next, inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands to low back, camel. So keeping all of that side body lengthening. Inhale, lift the heart up like you're doing the limbo. Lift up to go back, baby camel. Next, inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands down. Child's pose. Knees wide for today, hips back to heels. Cobra. Slither onto your belly. Plant your hands by your ribs. We'll work our back bends a bit more. As you inhale, press the hands down. Pull your heart forward and up. Feel like you're dragging your hands back. Exhale to lower. Cobra lifts. Inhale, lift, baby cobra. Subtle. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Bhujangasana, stay. Keep breathing. Get the breath moving in the chest and the lungs. And then lift the hands up and stretch them back. Maybe lift the legs, early locust. Option to interlace hands at low back. Lift the knuckles off the butt. Stretch the knuckles towards the heels. Look up. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Right cheek to mat. Let's bend the knees, take some windshield wipers side to side. Extend the legs. and flip onto your backs. On your back, pull the knees in for figure 4. Getting into the outer hip, hook right ankle over left thigh, thread arms between the space, and pull the left thigh toward you. As you do this, simultaneously press the right knee away from you, just energetically, not with your hand, with your mind. Yoga mind tricks. Change sides. Right femur bone pulls toward the chest. Left knee presses away energetically. Release your pose, hug both knees into your chest. Apanasana, give yourself a squeeze. And then make your way back up to seated. Thank you so much for joining me for this full body yoga flow on the mat. This can be a great warm-up for whatever other physical modalities you like to do, or it can be a full, complete practice to help you head into the rest of your day energized. Thanks, and I'll see you soon. Namaste.